Hey, so have you ever wondered, is it actually a good idea for me to write a book? And why do people write books anyway? Let's talk about it. Hey all, it's author Cassie. Our question today is, why should I write a book, and should I even write one? Let's give you some reasons why it's a good idea to write a book. There are actually a ton of reasons why people write books. And there's a lot of reasons why people decide to write a book and then quit. There's just a lot of reasons involved in the whole idea of writing a book. So if you're a new writer and you're like, I like the idea of writing a book, but is it a good idea? Then it's something to actually spend a little bit of time thinking about. I can actually think of 17 really good reasons to write a book, and they're all created equal in my mind, and they all are important and all are valid. So here they are really quick, and then we'll go through each one. So it would be to relax, to entertain, to teach, to connect, to share, to inspire, to persuade, to inform, to get it out of your head, to make a little bit of money, to create, to just try something new, to motivate people. Maybe you want this as a career and that's why you want to start writing a book. Maybe you just want to leave a legacy, something that is out in the world, that makes a mark on the world, that will live longer than you. Maybe it's just a goal you've always had, or maybe you yourself want to learn something new. So let's go through these 17 things. Okay, so the first one is to relax. There is something called art therapy, and a lot of people think that it's just, doing painting or chalk or pastels or drawing, but writing is actually considered a part of art therapy. So a lot of people find it therapeutic and relaxing to put words on paper and to create a story world. So that might be one of the reasons that you want to write a book. Number 2 is to entertain. A lot of us are entertainers at heart, and we want to bring joy and excitement into the world, and we do that through story. It's a fantastic reason to write a book. The third one is to teach. Maybe you have something amazing that you want to tell the world or teach a skill to someone, and a book is a great way to do that. Number 4 is to connect. You might be trying to connect with people. You might be trying to connect with an idea. You might be trying to connect even with yourself. The idea is that you're connecting with someone and you're doing that through words. Another wonderful way to write a book. Number 5 is to share. Now you might have a concept or an idea that you want to share, or you might just want to share with people something that is brilliant in your head. Either way, it doesn't matter. Sharing is a great reason to write a book. Number 6 is to inspire. It is a fantastic goal to have something that's true to your heart and true to your mind, that you just feel in your body and your soul that you want to give to other people, to inspire and lift them up. That is a fantastic reason to write a book. Number 7 is one that we learned in school, to persuade. So a lot of us have a specific opinion in our mind and we want others to agree with us. And so we would write a book or an article or something to persuade them so that they agree with us and they want the same things we want on whatever the subject is we're writing about. Also a good reason. Informing people is another reason that we learn in school, and it's just because we want to let somebody know some sort of information. And so this is number 8 on our list because a lot of us like to inform people, and a book is a good way to do it. Number 9 on our list is to get it out of our head. I don't know about you, but I'm one of those people who I have story ideas that they just walk in my brain and it's like, here I am. And so I need to get them out. And the only way I can get them out is if I write a story from beginning or end to end, or else they're stuck in there and they don't come out. So I have to release them by writing. So I think that's a very good reason. Number 10 is maybe you want to make a little bit of money, and one of the ways you want to make money is through writing a book. It's okay to admit it, that's fine. Sometimes it's hard to make a bunch of money as a writer, but that doesn't mean it can't be one of your goals. Number 11 is to simply create. Maybe you are a creator and you like to create lots of different kinds of art, or maybe you just feel like creating a story, or you just want to know if you can do it. If you want to just create, by all means, write a book. It sounds great. Be a creator. Number 12 is the fact that you just want to try something new. I don't think that that's a bad reason to write a book. I think it's a fantastic reason to give it a try. Whether or not you decide it's the thing for you doesn't matter. What matters is the fact that you want to try something new, and writing a book is worth it to you. So sit down and give it a good try. It's not something to give up on right away, because writing a book does take a long time and it is quite a process, but that doesn't mean that you can't do it. So if you feel the need, the urge, then give it a try. Number 13 is all about motivation. Maybe you want people to get up and get going and feel good about their life. You want to motivate them. Fantastic. Do it. Write that book. I want to read it because sometimes I don't feel super motivated. Sometimes it happens a lot during the winter like it is right now, and I just need some gumption. So those books are needed in the world, and if that's something that you want to write, good reason to write a book. Number 14 on our list is the fact that you want it to be your career. I know a lot of people who they said, this is my dream. I want to be a writer. I want to write books and it to be my full career, and I want to create and make wonderful things and wonderful stories, and that is fantastic. If you want writing to be your career, then you better sit down and start writing a book, because that is number 1. Number 15 is that you want to leave your mark on the world. You have a legacy that you want to put out there, and you want to do it in the form of words, in the form of a book, or maybe in the form of your family history or your life history. All of those count. All of those are a legacy that you want to give to people and give to the world, and it is a fantastic reason to write a book. Number 16 is maybe you've just always had this goal in mind to write a book, and it is sort of eating at you. Something that you're just like, this is something I've always wanted to do, always thought I could do, and maybe it's time. And if you're feeling that, then that's a good reason to write a book. Number 17 is to learn. Maybe there's something that you've always wanted to learn about. Maybe it happens to be an event in history. And you don't want to just learn about this event in history. You want to write a historical fiction so that you can take what you learned and not just have it in your head, but put it to a story. Wouldn't that be cool? Or maybe you just have something about science or whatever that you want to learn about, and you want to incorporate it in a fun, creative way. It is a good reason to write a book. So as you can see, there are a ton of really good reasons why to write a book, and I'm sure you can think of more than the 17 that I came up with. So if you're feeling that urge, that gut reaction to get out a laptop or a piece of paper and a notebook and start writing a book, go for it. Give it a try. And you might find that you find something that you don't only just love, but something that fills you up and gives you joy. Thank you so much for joining me today on Writing with Cassie, and I hope that you learned a little bit today and maybe felt a little inspired. Make sure to like and subscribe for more content, and we'll see you next time.